All right, so this is our controller prototype. I've been working on it for a couple weeks, and this is the beginning of the game. And as you can see with the right analog stick, I can move the camera and manipulate the surveillance cameras, looking up, looking down, looking left, and looking right. But the most important part is the left analog stick, which is now you can move Hope, which is pretty cool. It's very rudimentary right now. Like she can go into cover with the circle button. And we're still kind of experimenting with like how cover works. So I'm going to pull her out of cover here and kind of continue in our adventure. All the UI is actually already set up with the controller. Another thing we've been really working on is these action icons that are above Hope's head with the square button, but this might change as anything above her head, you just hit the action button and then she'll do those actions. So yeah, we'll just kind of continue on forward. Here's a situation where we have to use the camera to see over to the left, and then the players can kind of move forward again, go into cover. And then here's another demonstration of like then going into OmniView, which is a big part of our game. We have it attached to R1. Move into R1, and then you can cycle through the different hack widgets. So just by the touch of the stick. We have a lot of different ideas about how this would work, but basically the idea is we want to experiment with it. But I'm going to hit the action button, boom, go into that camera. And then exit OmniView, and now we're back at this angle. I'm going to move Hope around. And now we've got a little of an encounter here. I'm going to kind of adjust the camera for the right position, and then move her forward. And then I'm going to switch over to this camera here. Exit OmniView. Things look pretty good. Let's keep going. Let's switch over to, let's see here. Let's switch over to this camera, and I'm going to switch into the next room and get a kind of a head start and see if I can scout and see if there's any Prizrack in here. Everything looks fine. So I'm going to move her. I can actually move her from here. Open the door and move forward. We picked up an item here, and I'm just going to try to demonstrate that, yes, using the D-pad, I can cycle through weapons. And then I'm going to try and see if I can pepper spray this enemy over here. I'm not very good at it, so we'll see what happens. And he's not even there, so why don't we just keep moving forward until we find like a good enemy to take down. Also, a really important thing is holding X allows her to run. And let's go into cover here. There is a guard there, so I'm going to go on the attack. I don't know if this is going to go very well or not. Let's see here. There he is. Let's switch over to a camera here. Boom. I'm going to wait till he shows his back. And I'm going to see what happens. Let's see, come on. Alright. And action button. Yeah, it worked. So that's pretty cool. I can also pickpocket him right there. And run out of here. And we'll get the hell out of this room. And we're done. So that's our basic controller prototype. I think we've got about 2 or 3 months of polish work that needs to be done. But I think it's a really good start. Thank you.